What's your favorite poem? And would you recite it if you knew it?
Yeah, I'm not very good at reciting from memory, which is a weakness. But my favorite poem, I love the Wreck of the Deutschland by Joanne Manley Hopkins, which is a very deep, mystical poem on the mystery of suffering, which I want to write a whole book on one of these days. It's 35 stanzas, it's quite long, so no, I can't recite it. And I love a poem by Hilaire Belloc called Tarantella, and it's just
Please spell that.
Tarantella, and if it's in readable form, I'll happily recite that if you want, or you can read it.
I'd love you to.
Because that's not too long. That'll take about a minute. Thank you. My glasses work. Okay. Tarantella by Hilaire Belloc. Do you remember an inn, Miranda? Do you remember an inn, and the tedding and the spreading of the straw for a bedding, and the fleas that tease in the high Pyrenees, and the wine that tasted of tar, and the cheers and the jeers of the young muleteers under the vine of the dark veranda? Do you remember an inn, Miranda? Do you remember an inn? And the cheers and the jeers of the young muleteers who hadn't got a penny and who weren't paying any, and the hammer at the doors and the din, and the hip, hop, hap of the clap of the hands and to the twirl and the swirl of the girl gone chancing, glancing, dancing, backing and advancing, snapping of a clapper to the spin, out and in, and the ting-tong-tang of the guitar. Do you remember an inn, Miranda? Do you remember an inn? Let me get down here.
Yeah, you got it.
Nevermore, Miranda, nevermore. Only the high peaks hoar, and Aragon a torrent at the door. No sound in the walls of the halls where falls the tread of the feet of the dead to the ground. No sound, but the boom of the far waterfall like doom.
So what happened to this pub or this inn?
Well, I think the two things there is that he's remembering a particular night with obviously dancing and
so
guitars.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and just a good time up in the high mountains between France and Spain. And that moment can never be brought back again. It's just, so the point is that these moments are there, you can remember them, be joyful about them, but it's all mutable, changeable.
Yeah.
It passes away.
Yeah.
Like, good things this side of the grave, this side of heaven, they pass away,
Yeah, what is it about? That feeling I have is similar to nostalgia, huh? It's like the pain of something not being anymore that was beautiful.
Yeah, and melancholy. I mean, what I love about it is it shows both, right? I mean, the first part, the whole meter is you're dancing to it. It's actually it's moving to the beat of the Tarantella dance, right? You dance along this. You're having the good time, right? And then there's that break in the verse, and it's gone, right? I mean, it's both. It's the joy of laughter and the love of friends, which we talked about earlier, but then the fact that all these things must pass away.
Yeah. And I love the use of the non-word words.
Yeah.
You're using it more for the sound than
exactly. Ting tang tong of the guitar. Yeah.
Hip hop hap.
Yeah.
Who's the fella who converted him and his wife because of C.S. Lewis? A Beautiful Mercy. He wrote that.
Oh, Sheldon Van Oyken.
Yeah, I love that line he has about his conversion. But between the probable and proved, there yawns a gap. Afraid to jump, we stand absurd. Then see behind us sink the ground, and worse, our very standpoint crumbling. Desperate dawns, our only hope, to leap into the word that opens up the shuttered universe. Wow. Dear Lord, that's powerful.
That's beautiful.
Have you heard that before?
No.
Isn't that glorious?
No,
There's the second half of I don't like the first stanza very much, but that one is that feeling of like, we can't stand here. There's no choice to. Yeah. It's the Pascalian wager idea, right? Yeah. Like I can't. A game is being played, and I must pick a side.
And when St. Augustine, no abiding city, right? The city of man is no abiding city. We have to somehow transcend that in the direction of the city of God. Otherwise, everything's meaningless, mutable, decays, disintegrates.
I want to tell you about a course that I have created for men to overcome pornography. It is called strive21.com/Matt. You go there right now, or if you text STRIVE to 66866, we'll send you the link. It's 100% free, And it's a course I've created to help men, to give them the tools to overcome pornography. Usually men know that porn is wrong. They don't need me or you to convince them that it's wrong. What they need is a battle plan to get out. And so I've distilled all that I've learned over the last 15 or so years as I've been talking and writing on this topic into this one course. Think of it as if you and I could have a coffee over the next 21 days and I would kind of guide you along this journey. That's basically what this is. It's incredibly well produced. We had a whole camera crew come and film this. And I think it'll be a real help to you. And it's also not an isolated course that you go through on your own, because literally tens of thousands of men have now gone through this course. And as you go through the different videos, there's comments from men all around the world encouraging each other, offering to be each other's accountability partners and things like that. Strive21, that's strive21.com/Matt, or as I say, text Strive to 66866 to get started today. You won't regret it.